Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here, and welcome back to Eternia SMP, where we have all the fun in Minecraft 1.16 until we're updated to 1.17. Then we'll be having all the fun in Minecraft 1.17. Today's 1.16. I'm so excited because I have so much to show you. I did a lot of work this past weekend, which has nothing to do when you're seeing this because you're watching this in the future. But at the time of this recording, I did a lot of work this past weekend. I had a medical issue that kept me unable to walk, so I was sitting in my gamer chair for 3 solid days playing Minecraft, but not recording because I was so foggy I couldn't record. But here we are, so I'm going to show you basically the stuff I did over 3 solid days, and maybe we'll have time to do some stuff together other than just touring and catching up, because it seems to be a lot of these videos in this series right now are just showing you what I've done, but that's just a logistical thing. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm doing, but you have to close your eyes. You can't look until I show you. So please, close your eyes. I will wait until you close your eyes. Come on. Alright, good. Thank you. Alright, here we go. No, what? No peeking. No peeking. Keep those eyes closed, please. No peeking. Here we go. We're going to run through and I'm going to show you what's going on. And, whoa, oh. No peeking. I know you want to peek. Don't peek. Close those eyes. Keep them closed. You can do it. You can do it. I'll take away your screen time. Alrighty, here we go. Keep them closed. I'll tell you when. Alright, you can open them now. So you might be wondering, where are we? Well, without giving too much away, if you look, there is our base, right? There's our base, our hut. Oh, by the way, I decided what we're going to do here. I know what we're going to do, but I'm not going to tell you. Even when we're working on this, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Except it's going to be a 2-for-1. There's going to be 2 separate, 2 different, but in the same place, things going on here. And I cannot wait to show you. We're going to try to back up here so you don't see what's going on. But yep, I decided what's going to happen. I'm very, very excited. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's go back till it stops us. There we go. Alright, this is our mountain. Yes, there's stuff around it, but you're not going to see that for a minute. I also fixed the sign to make it possessive. The Tall Turtles mega mountain of storage. Let's go inside. Check this out. I dug out the mountain and put in hundreds and hundreds of barrels, and we're going to go over this in great detail. We're going to talk about the lighting. We're going to talk about the lack of torches. We're going to remove these stairs together because I want to show you my water elevators, which I was going to do with you, but I had time to do it, and I did them on my own. So where should we begin? I actually wrote everything down. Let's see here. Oh, another big thing. The enchanting area and brewing area. Remember, I was going to put them way over there. I was going to have like a facade of a bunch of little huts, but when you go inside, it was actually a big area for brewing and enchanting. I decided I'm not going to do that because if I need something like, oh geez, I forgot a spider eye, I have to run all the way back here and then run all the way back there, and it's just not fun after a while. So we'll still have huts and houses. We might have a facade going into a big area. I don't know, but brewing and enchanting. So what we're gonna do, I think, because I wanted an open space here, so it doesn't seem too crowded when you walk in. I think there's gonna be like a stairway going down. I don't think I want to do ladders. I might do a mini water elevator because I've got. No, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. No, we have a center here. Okay, I think we'll have stairs in the center going down. And then we can go down under here. Then there'll be another open area for brewing and enchanting, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be a two-level storage area. Anyway, let's talk about this. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Well, first thing I wanted to do is I want to make a shulker box with you guys. You know, we'll do that as we go through here. Oh, also, well, I'll talk about that too. I'm looking at my checklist, to-do list. And okay, so we're going to go through this in great detail. A lot of the video is just going to be the storage area. And then we'll make a shulker box when we get to where I have my shulker stuff stored. And we'll talk about the house. When we get up there, we'll take down the stairs together. And I'm going to talk about finishing this. So first of all, the build. You walk in and it's huge and expansive. And there we lost connection. There we go. We walk in, it's huge and expansive. And sorry for my allergy voice, but anyway. And let's start with the floor. This is finalized. It's going to be stone, and the lighting is finalized. I might replace the torches with those shroom light things. but it's still going to be glass. It won't be shroom lights here. It'll still be down a block. But the light goes down to 8. It's fine. So I think I'm going to keep the torches. It's kind of primitive enough. So the floor is done. The walls are done. We'll do this wall last. So if you look, the walls are all done. I love how I have my little light there, kind of, or black glass to see the light. Except you can't tell if it's dark sometimes. This wall, depends on how much cobblestone we end up mining over time, because this is a permanent server. So depending on how much cobblestone we end up mining and regular stone, once I have silk touch, I might raise this all the way to the ceiling. Obviously, you can't reach above that one, right? Can you reach that one? Yeah, I can't even reach that one. So right now, the storage stops here. No, it stops here. If I can get close enough to it, I had this all figured out. There you go. Storage stops here. And then if this gets full, I'll take some of the stuff and just move it up there permanently. We'll see. But anyway, the walls are all done. It's all dark and not spawnable because I have buttons on top of every single, see the buttons there? I have buttons on top of every single block. Because I love in Minecraft when you can have dark, non-spawnable areas, right? Like my rail line, Survivor Craft, was not spawnable and it was dark. It was awesome. I'm going to do the same thing here maybe? I don't know. Depends what the community rail system is doing. But anyway, so not spawnable. These blocks are just for holder. And then this wall also, this is dirt. The sign is just over here. This might also go all the way up over time. It's just you can only get to here. And then the rest will just be like permanently stored up there. So I'm not going to have like a ladder system and a balcony or a rail going around where you can get higher. I'm not going to do any of that. It's just going to go up for permanent storage in the future, depending how long it takes to fill it up. So the walls are all done. This is obviously because that's the mountain outside. I didn't want to square it off in here because then it'd be squared off out there and it'll look dumb. So it's going to have that natural element to it. Maybe once around 117 I can do this stalagmite thing, right? Maybe that'd be pretty cool. I got to get the conditions for that though. I'm not well versed in that quite yet. And then the same thing here. This is your cladding that you see on the outside, which I'm going to show you. I've done some of the cladding. That's why it looks funny. One option would be to add a layer inside and make it look finished, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this as my wall. I just need to decide, do I need to make this look nice inside as well? Maybe continue the cladding. At least put something here because that looks stupid. Or what are we going to do? You know, maybe I'll fill in the brown with some white here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to do something. So this wall isn't done. Or this corner, I should say, isn't done. Then we have the water elevators, which we'll do in a minute. Yes, you can see through to the outside, which I'll show you that later too. We have buttons up here to keep from spawning on these 3 spots. Of course, we don't need those blocks there. It's just I thought it looked a little more complete. We could get rid of those and put the buttons down there, but then the buttons would be too easy to see and too close to that wood. The only reason why the buttons are there again is so it's not spawnable. Or I could have made them all the way up, but I like the idea that it sticks out like that, right? Like 2 shafts. And it's black glass. Now these fences or gates do not have to be there. I just did that because those do have to be there. And then uniformity, puddle of water there, and then soul sand there. Which, why can't you see it? Oh, because it's my custom texture. I forgot about my texture. You can see the dead soul faces in there too. Thank you, Nursing Geek, for giving me that 1 piece of soul sand, because there's no soul sand near my nether drop. And I'm not prepared to explore the nether from my very difficult yet amazing nether drop. So Nursing Geek gave me a piece of soul sand. Thank you. Otherwise, the elevators are done. It's just, again, this wall. What am I going to do with the cladding? Because the floor lighting wasn't enough for the tops of these, I didn't want to put buttons on top of those. I put these little shelves hanging out with lanterns on chains just to do it. Here's our adventure chest. So when you run out, like, oh, I gotta grab a bed, boom, or I gotta grab some gaps, my kids call them golden apples, or I gotta grab a boat. That's where we get that from. It might become a double chest. It might become layers of chests. That's the only chest in this whole area, because this one's going away. So this might become more depending if I get more adventure stuff. I don't know. And then extra lighting there. The only non-stone, so again bricks, in this case is here, the stairs just to support the entrance, and then here. I wasn't going to do like a stone entryway, and I'm like, no, I want a simple. I don't like how you can see the cladding though, which again, you'll see when we look at the outside. You can see the cladding on the inside. So I want to put something here to match it, but then if I put, terracotta there, it's going to go here, and then I got to build something out, then I got to build it out, and I'll just carry it away. Unless I bring this down, then it'll blend in, obviously. So not quite sure what to do with that yet, but it's annoying the daylights out of me. I probably want to do a different type of pressure plate because it kind of looks weird there. Stone being on the bricks, I don't know. We finally have a clock, so I can tell what time of day it is. We have our crafting table, obviously. I've been using this stone cutter a ton. Does it work on this? No. I've been using this stone cutter so much, and I love it so much. I've not used the grindstone yet. I just have it there in case we ever do want to use it. It's actually mounted on the wall, so it's sideways. We have all of our smokers, obviously, our blast furnaces, obviously, and I should show you the tops of these textures too, in case you haven't been watching my texture pack videos. And they smoke. This actually, like, smoke comes out and lights up in there when it's used. It's amazing. It's all animated. And yes, I have to get more diamonds. I've run out of diamonds, so I'm back to iron tools. I have like one iron ingot left. I'm doing things out of order. And then whatever this thing is, furnace, I guess, of course. And now here we go, storage. I go in this corner too. That just lines up with the outside of the mountain. I wanted to flatten it out, square it off inside, but then be squared off outside, just like over there. And I didn't want it. So again, maybe I'll do the tight stalagmite thing. I don't know. Oh, the ceiling. Once we finish our house, under the house, I'm going to encase it in green terracotta. So it won't be the whole ceiling in green. It'll just be wherever the house is. Will be green. And then the rest will be open like this. Alrighty, so here we go. So this is coal, the cold corner. Yes, we will fill this up, and we might actually end up spilling out into here, maybe. This is all cobblestone. There's no sign because the sign is here, and obviously I know it's cobblestone. All this, we already talked about that. This will all be stone, especially once you get silk touch. This has all been through the furnace, obviously, for now. This is dirt, which again, the sign is here, just because I know this is all dirt. I actually don't have that much dirt yet. And then staying on the back wall, we have coarse dirt. Lots of room for coarse dirt. Podzol, which you only need one, because then it spreads, but I don't have silk touch to pick it up out there. The mycelium. Again, why sand in there? What the heck? Weird. You only need one mycelium and it spreads, but I need silk touch, and I need to ask Epona where I can get some from, because I can't dig up our island, Eternal Haven Island. I'll probably have to find another island to dig up one piece of mycelium, then it spreads. Otherwise, there's that. Obviously, it's all categorized sand, obviously. And this too can also go up higher if I needed to someday. Red sand, I have it all just in one chest because I don't use red sand much. I don't run across it very much, but we got a red sand and there's types of sandstone, and then the smooth stuff from the stone cutter, and then the chiseled. So that only gets one. Sandstone, again, all the variations and cuts in one. Smooth sandstone, cuts in one, cut sandstone, all the cuts in one, chiseled, and then this is nothing. It's just up there to blend in. And then might as well finish talking about the back wall. All of our redstone mechanics, basically left over for projects I'll put in there. Redstone, this can go up if it needs to, always I'll just make them into redstone blocks. Even redstone blocks will fill all this up pretty quickly. And then we'll have a lot of redstone in our brewing area too. So I'm not worried about only having one column. And then blackstone from the nether, I plan on getting as much as I can. And then all the blackstone slabs. The reason why it says all slabs is because you have blackstone slab, polished blackstone slab, polished blackstone brick slab. This is like, what is Mr. Fox and Socks? It's like Fox and Socks. Now let's talk about Tweedlebeetles. Tweedlebeetles, blah, blah, blah. I used to have the book memorized. And I can say it fast without screwing up. So all the variants of slabs, all the variants of stairs, all the variants of walls, and polished blackstone, and polished blackstone bricks, and chiseled polished blackstone. The reason why these only get one chest is because it all starts out as blackstone, and then I'll just make it as I need it, and this will basically be a dump for leftover from projects. And if I need an overstock row, I can always add overstock. So basically, that's the stones and dirts, and then it turns into nether here. And we'll talk about the nether stuff later when we get there. Told you this video is just going to be my storage area. But I know you guys are loving it, because I love it too. Alright, so here we go. The other stone stuff, let's go backwards. Granite is all this except for the crafted granite, which again, it's all going to be granite, and I'll make it as I need it, so this will be a dump for projects, leftover stuff, right? And then polished, which again will be a dump for leftover stuff, because it all starts as granite. Same with diorite, it's all going to start as diorite, and then when I dump leftover stuff that I've crafted and made, it just goes in there. If I have to move this over and like use 2, I will sign it that way. Otherwise it just says like diorite and arrow, which you know it's all the same thing. And then we have smooth stone, which again, I'll make it as I need it. So it starts out as stone over there. If I have any left over, it gets dumped. I'm just explaining why these only get 1 barrel and this stuff gets like hundreds, right? Same with bricks, you know, mossy brick types and clay, you know, a dump. See, now here we go again, slabs, all slabs, because I used to have like all cobble and then all the stuff mixed in, and then all brick and all mixed in. I'm doing it the other way around now. I'm doing all slabs and then the different types. Well, it to be like, all right, where's my cobble? Boom, okay, we got some cobble slabs here. Okay, now I need some brick slabs. Where's that? Over here. Okay, there's a brick slab there, and then, oh, I need a, you know, smooth wall or whatever option that is, right? So it used to be running around, because if I do a floor, I would do mixed materials. Now all the materials are together, right? So all the stairs, all the walls, all the slabs, and then all the clay. See? Super organized, knowing this is a permanent server, right? The other servers I've been on, they either get thrown away with each upgrade, or they break, or no one's managing them. But this is permanent. So here we go, terracotta, plain terracotta, which I've been grinding for, and then as I color it, I dump it here, right? So my yellow, my orange, my brown, and my white. 2 per bin, because there's 16 colors, and there's 8 barrels. Is there 17 with the default, or is this one of the 16? I can't remember. I don't get into coloring and dyes that much. I plan to do it more. And I'm also splitting it up, so pink and red won't go together because they look like the same thing, right? But pink and another color, and then I just put other colors till I figure out what they are and sign them. I'll have to go on the wiki and get the color names and then put signs up to match. That's an off-camera project. Note to self. Andesite is the same as the diorite and granite. It's just andesite and diorite look so close, I wanted them separated in the aisle. So again, all the andesite and then the crafted options polished over here, and regular stuff there. Again, just dump after projects, leftovers, right? I'm not going to fill that in just to fill it in. Ooh, is it almost nighttime? Have I been talking that long? Ooh, it's nighttime. We'll let it be nighttime. I usually sleep. And I've been alone a lot too. Alright, so those are the rest of the stones. What do we have in this column? Oh, this is our end section, like the end. So let's start over here. So this is all gravel. All this will be gravel. No flint though. Flint is somewhere else. And then the end. The end only gets these things. I guess there's stuff before the end. Sorry. The end only gets this. Because again, I'm only going to go mine it if I need it, right? I'm only going to go get end stone if I need it. If I'm, again, craft into bricks, these are leftovers. And then coarse fruit, you only need a couple flowers. You can always grill them. And then this is the fruit, and that's cooked. And then make it in a purpur. Again, I'll craft it as I need it. Although that being said, I gotta get this planted because I actually need this for a bathroom I'm making. Or I guess I can just go to the end for now and just harvest a whole bunch of it just for now until I start growing. We'll see. Snow. I don't use snow much, so it only gets 1 chest. Snowballs, this will fill up really fast because I get them when I dig out my mountain, but I don't know, if I get more than a chest, I'll just leave them. I really have no reason to keep them. That being said, I really need to have snow golems. Snow golems, add to my list. We're going to have a bunch of snow golems running around up here. I'm going to fence it in up here probably. And then do a bunch of snow golems. And they won't melt and die, and then I'll name tag them. Yes, I'll have to ask how many name tags I can take from spawn. I took 2 for my pets. Oh, yes, that's a great idea. Somebody gifted me this. I just went to my mailbox at Eternal Haven and somebody gifted me. So I don't know who it came from, but thank you very much. Maybe I'll blend in. He has a bee farm. So that means I need to do a bee farm myself, I guess. I don't know anything about bees. I have to learn about bees and honey. So bee and honey will get these 2 barrels, right? Wool and carpet. Again, I'm not going to fill up barrels or barrels of wool. I'll just go shear the sheep as I need it. Big deal. I just got this started. And then again, a dump for leftover projects. And this is going to be all colored wool too. It's all going to go in here when I'm done with projects. Dyes, whatever, bone meal, whatever, and flowers. Again, just a place to dump them. We were talking about the gravel. What is next? Let's see here. Enderman balls. Again, this will fill up quickly. I don't get as many Enderman balls at this ender, the way they go to the hoppers and stuff, which is fine because before I had, what did I have? 30 barrels of Enderman balls on another server. I just don't need them. I usually carry a bunch with me though, so if we get into trouble, I can quickly Ender Pearl out of there. I just haven't been carrying them because I've been doing so many projects. But eventually we'll always carry some Ender balls with us. I guess it's actually called Ender Pearl. I actually thought it was called, no, it's called Pearl, isn't it? For some reason I actually thought it was Ender Ball, whatever. We will usually carry a stack with us just to get out of trouble. Anyway, that's what that's going to be. Let's go over here. These are all of our normal woods, non-nether woods. We got all 6. We got the birch. We'll just put the logs in here. I have to grind some trees though. I want to keep these all mostly full for projects. So I really got to get going on grinding. I just don't feel like it right now. Then as I craft the different things, like for example, I think this has more, see, all of it. Everything except signs and pressure plates. Now this is a question. This is actually kind of a redstone mechanic actually, as are pressure plates. So should I put this with pressure plates in my building supply aisle, which we haven't gotten to yet? No, I think that'll stay. So anyway, so all the crafted wood, again, I only craft it as I need it. So I don't need like a barrel of fences. I just make them as I need them. So these are the logs. This is Rose, the dump of leftover stuff. Leaves again, you know, as I grind the trees, I'll shear the leaves. I'll fill these up just so they're available for projects. And then saplings, of course. And then I just needed a quick place to dump some sticks because as I was grinding spruce, I got all these sticks. So there you go, your 6 woods: oak, birch, spruce, dark oak, acacia, and jungle. Boom. So this is not, I love how short nights are. This is not, oh, there's a zombie dying out there. This is not a hopper sort system. It's sorted, my extreme storage sort system, but it's hand sorted. So it's organized, my extreme storage organization system by hand. But it is pretty detailed, right? Alright, so that's all the 6 woods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if they ever, I know there's nether woods, but that's going to go in the nether column. If they ever expand the woods, which I think there's a new type of tree in 117, right? With the flowers. I think it's the same wood though. But the leaves, if you can shear them, I'm going to need space for like the different mosses and all that. And I have a plan for that. It's like right here. See? Boom. So there is a plan for those things, like expansion. So there's room for expansion. If it really gets crazy and we're like in 1.25 and there's a bunch of new stuff, I'll either reorganize or just have a little couple rows under here you can get to from here maybe. I don't know. But anyway, what else do we have here? Leather. So I used to just have all the happy mobs in one barrel and all the sad mobs in another, but I decided to split them up. So leather, obviously, feathers, 2 whole feathers, because I can just go to the Skelly farm and get arrows. Flint and other mob drops I've forgotten about. That's why I have a barrel, because I'm sure there's some I can't remember. Ink though is going like in the dyes. Slime, I'm above a slime chunk. I need to figure out how to utilize it. So we might expand this if I get a lot of slime, or I'll just store it in the slime chunk. I don't know. And there'll be a lot in the brewing section too. String and eyes, again, a lot of string here. And then, oh, I hung out at the Spider farm. I watch spiders die forever and ever. We'll tour that a little bit sometime. So I didn't just take this and run. I let it replenish over there. Spider eyes again will be here and in the brewing area. Gunpowders, I get it. And then other bones and then other stuff. Like I'm sure there's other mob drops I've forgotten about. So there's that column. Then this middle, like I said, I think will be stairs going down to my enchanting and brewing area because there is a middle, which is right here. But I love all the texture. You can't tell where the edge of the block is. So there will be something here with the railing. And I wanted the open space because can you imagine walking into this room and just seeing this? That would have been too much. And it's not symmetrical on purpose. It's not symmetrical on purpose. And I mentioned, see, like, well, if you go here, it looks symmetrical, but it doesn't line up with the door, and it actually is not a symmetrical room. In Minecraft, I love building asymmetrically. Something about perfect symmetry makes me dizzy. Like, for real, if I see perfect symmetry, I get really dizzy. In fact, that came up the other day because my kid asked if humans are symmetrical. I'm like, our brain perceives them as symmetrical, but humans are very asymmetrical. That's why people do like a symmetrical drawing of a human. It looks terrible. Humans are very symmetrical, and that's why I can look at them. But if this were symmetrical, this room, I would get so dizzy. And like symmetrical art, I get so dizzy. So builds in Minecraft for me are never symmetrical. Plus, I just like not being symmetrical. Alrighty, wow, we're at half an hour already, folks. Here we go. Alright, this is going to be all of our clear glass. I'm going to try to keep this up pretty full. But as far as the panes and the colored stuff, I'm going to just make it as I need it, then dump the leftovers in here. And I'm sick of trying to find the difference between panes and blocks, so I have separate for that. And this is like my build. This is my Home Depot, Menards, Lowe's aisle right here. Scaffolding. I was going to use it for making my... whoops, I just bumped my phone and was playing a YouTube video. That's really strange. I was going to use it for making these elevators with you on camera, but I'm so used to just putting down dirt as my scaffolding, I keep forgetting to use it. But I made this with my own bamboo out there. Let's see, ladders and bars. See, this used to all be like one chest and on other servers, and I'd be trying to figure out where things were, and I'd make things even though I had them because I couldn't see that I had ladders because it was all mixed in. So this is all separated now. Pressure plates, trapdoors, and doors. There we go. And then signs. Again, just dump after I'm done with the project. Crafting tables. Oh yeah, we're going to do a shulker. Well, we're going to make 2 shulker boxes today. I think that's how you do it, isn't it? We're going to find out in a minute. Somebody gifted these to me too. They were in my mailbox. I don't have a way of finding out who gives me stuff. I can always ask in Discord, but... So I don't know who gave those to me, so thank you very much. I haven't been that far into the end myself. Lanterns, I've used a lot of lanterns. I'll show you more when we get to another section. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a 45-minute video. Oh, I have a whole nother section to show you. Man, I might have to split this up. Alright, here you go. Rockets, I got this. Where did I get this from? Oh, when I was out exploring, I found this stuff. So there you go. And then rockets, they'll be up here too. So when I need rockets, when I finally get an elytra and I need rockets, they're going to go in here. Actually, fireworks will probably go here. Rockets will probably go there. So that being said, let's actually change that right now. There you go. So rockets will go there. Firework rockets and explosive will go there. Because sometimes you accidentally make fireworks or you find them. They're not the same as those rockets. So they'll be separated. All right, awesome. Here's our obsidian again. I mean, if I ever fill up a chest of obsidian, that'd be crazy. So, or a barrel. Prismarine, I don't do much with prismarine, but when I do get a hold of it, the arrows or the pointy things, the carrots, I mean, this whole thing will be prismarine stuff as I come across it. This was gifted to me, I think. I don't know. I have a chest in my way. Mamo block again. I haven't even gotten any yet. Glowstone will go here. Nether quartz will be in there and there. So that's like my nether building supplies. This is all empty, so this will be like, you know, stuff is added to Minecraft. Like those fancy cave biome things. When we get those materials, those will probably go in one of those barrels and so on. So there's my expansion there. And we have plenty of expansion here, which is quite a bit actually. And then, coming here, this is our food. So this is our pantry, right? We got steak, pork chop, mutton and chicken, fish, apples, just because when I grind, trees will get a lot of apples and other stuff. If I forgot some foods, they'll go there. Fish, they're both cooked and raw, both types. I guess I could actually separate, have 2 things of fish and move apples up. There we go. So salmon, raw and cooked will go over there. I'm going to keep some raw, for kitty cats, of course. And I actually have to heal my cat. The plugin for pets tells you the health and he's half dead. And then cod will go there, raw and cooked apples, and then some food, if I forgot it, will go there. Alrighty, moving along, dog food, which is rotten flesh, cocoa beans, sugar, and all my kelp stuff as I need it. Sugar cane, I plan on filling this up for projects. Cactus, and then here we got eggs. I don't know what I'm going to do about eggs. I'm not collecting a bunch of eggs right now, but if I ever do a hopper system for my chickens, we'll have 2 things of eggs, and then, I don't know, just ditch the rest, I guess. Cakes and pies. And then potatoes. I'm not going to really fill that up, but then there's room for expansion. So I have room for food expansion right there, here, in case more foods are added, and then I've forgotten about some. Beetroot seeds, again, I don't need 2 barrels, it's just room for expansion if I need it. Then melons and the seeds separated, because it drives me crazy when it's all in one barrel and I gotta figure it out. So there we go, and then room for expansion. What is next? Oh my goodness sakes. Let's see. So on this side we have my, this is my closet, right? We have all the boots and things. So you get so many kill mobs and you just get some gifted and you just run across stuff, right? Swords and shields, tridents and crossbows, arrows, which I guess from killing skeletons I might fill both those up. And then tools, pickaxes, and shears. Because again, you get gifted stuff where you might have 3 different pickaxes for different things. You don't want to carry them all with you, right? Axes, shovels, and hoes, and bows. Like bow and arrow bow. Not just bows for a gift. Iron, because we get so much iron, boom, we have all this iron. I can make them into blocks. So will I get all these chests full of iron blocks? Over time, I might actually. And then I'll just need to do overflow. I don't want to raise these barrels higher. So I might just have to start an overflow section or something and then just remember where it is. Or again, just dig down. I can sneak in there with a stair here, then sneak my cursor in there. I don't know. We'll worry about that when we get to it, because it will take a long time to fill this up with iron blocks. And then nuggets, because it's nice to have for making lanterns and stuff. Diamonds, again, will I ever fill that up with iron ingots or blocks? Who knows? Gold will be there with nuggets. Emeralds, I'll never fill that up. And then here we got some, getting to our random stuff now. Heads, we are going to have a head wall, so this really won't be that full. Objects, they're heads, but they're actually objects. Banners, again, we're going to have a banner wall, so this probably won't fill up, but just in case. Then above that will probably be tour books, because remember, as people do tours and events, we get books for them. So we'll probably have a chest of, books here, but I can't put anything there. There's stairs in the way. And then saddles, horse armor, treasure maps. I got one. I might make a wall. I was thinking of making a wall in a room somewhere of all the treasure maps we've done. So I've actually filled this in, so that I can put it on the wall, right? And then we can have a wall of maps. I don't know. Yes, I did that off camera without you guys. Sorry. Oh, my kid told me a trick on a treasure map. If you make your X coordinate a 9, so see 5049, it's always on a 9. My kid told me that. My 10-year-old told me that. So if you go X9, that's where your treasure map is. So it'd be this row, and then you just know it's on the edge of the water. Isn't that tricky? Tricky. Alrighty, and then name tags. So I'm never gonna have more 2 name tags, but whatever. I might find them as I go around exploring. And then other fancy stuff. In other words, things I've forgotten about, and expansion. So a lot more expansion there. I could even move all this over and have another thing for iron, because iron blocks, I might fill that up. I don't know. Again, we'll worry about when we get there. All right, this is another section. So here, all the Chrisms 4 stuff will be here. I'll relabel it as I collect things, and all the Warp 4 stuff as I collect things will be there. So this is our netherrack wall, both sides, both directions. Again, we'll fill that up as we need to. And maybe I don't even need to worry about finishing this, because this will be full of chests someday. I don't know. And then soul soil and soul sand. Is it just going to be these, or is it going to be the whole column? I don't know. It might just be the chest and then another rack can come over it. I don't know. We'll see. Basalt. Because of where I live in the nether, and I say live because I plan on doing a lot of stuff there, I probably will fill this full of basalt. Both of these because of where I live. And then polished. Again, I'll make the polish as I need it, and that'll just be a dump for leftovers. So, then this wall. Elevator down, elevator up, and the venture chest. So there you go, 36 minutes of my area. Last thing we're going to do is take down the stairs, and I guess I'll do the rest of the stuff I was going to do in a different video. We're going to talk about my house. We're going to talk about these two other things I was doing. And, yeah, so let's take this down, and let's make that shulker box. So let's block this off so we don't fall down. And, well, you know, when I'm in the house, don't fall down, I mean. Now let's take all this out. I don't know. We're just going to lose a bunch of it down below, and then I'll collect it as we get down there. But I just want to show you what these stairs look like. And this was inside of a mountain. And they're actually not as crazy as I thought they were. They're actually a lot more comprehensive now that I see them for myself. But anyway, just take them down. And then the shulker box we'll make. And then that'll be it for this video. See, now you can see the buttons on top of every single thing, because to keep the mobs out, I probably have to collect all this stuff from here. There we go. Because I was working in here, and then I had a skeleton, and then I had a zombie come up behind me, which actually didn't startle me as much as you'd think. So there we go. Our stairs are done. It is now clear. I can now do a little bit more with this row. Like I said, maybe make another thing of iron and put a thing for books, like tour guide books or event books or something. I don't know. Anyway, so there is that. Let's do this shulker box thing. I think we go like this. Yeah, there we go. Now let's dye them. I want a white. Let's do a gray one. We'll light gray. And let's do a green one. Do I have any green? Might not have green right now. I do have green. We have one green. Let's put that away while we're here. And let's heal our kitty cat too. So green. There we go. So now we have shulker boxes for our projects, which is great. Whoops. I just wanted to show you my colors here. There we go. Boom. And then if you look there, you can see the inside. I have an inside texture too. So there we go. We now have two shulker boxes. Very, very exciting. I'll probably have a chest for them because I don't need to carry them all around with me all the time. Let's just put them here for right now. And let's go heal our kitty cat. And that'll be the end of this video, I think. Looking at my to-do list, I think that's it. Yeah. All right, let's heal the kitty. Can I heal it when it's sitting down? I don't know how this works. Come back here. I'm going to heal you. There. 7 out of 10. See that? Yellow. Can you see that? Oh, anyway. It's still half dead. What are you at? You're at 20 out of 20. Okay, so you're at 7 out of 10. Eventually the cat will live inside the storage area. It's going to be awesome. Hope he can't go up that water elevator and die, though. Can he? I don't know. The dog will have a dog house out here somewhere. Oh, you can't see it. Can't spoil my cladding. So let's go inside. That'll be next time. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. Wow, that was really long. I didn't even get to have the other half of my video. So that'll be next time. So if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, stick around for the next part of my update, and I'll tell you about it next time.